Here comes the moon, held by my love, to shine on you with a light that comes from above. It's not the sun, not burning light, but it's enough to not be hit.
You're so beautiful girl 그대 눈을 바라볼 때 내가 모르는 걸 이제 믿을 수가 있어야 You're so wonderful girl 작은 손짓 하나야 그대 원하는 걸 모두 주고 싶어 My superwoman yeah. Girl I'm under your spell 너의 마법에 빠져들었나 헤어나올 수 없어 So tell me who stole from the skies Or did you take the star and place right in your eyes You're so beautiful girl 내가 모르는 걸 이제 믿을 수가 있어야 You're so wonderful girl 작은 손짓 하나야 그대 원하는 걸 모두 주고 싶어 My superwoman girl
그런 거 특히 기존의 검정 색깔처럼 칙칙한 게 아니라
It's sunny as I fall out from the sky, and I'm wondering what I do. Just a moment ago, been on the perfectly go, kept following birthday view. I'm not told that I'm born to leave and step behind all the things people do as if it's all of mine. Now I want, and isn't it funny to have a walk in sunlight? Then I get them out of my mind. Then all the things I used to do ain't gonna waste my precious time of thinking of what do I do. All trees go blossom, time is flying, days of spring will never come like these. I love the rain, it sounds die. They die away down on the street. They get me sometimes, drag out from the sky, and now I'm wondering how it was. Just a moment ago, been on the perfectly go, kept following birds a few. They flew in sunlight there. I get them out of my mind. Then all the things I used to do ain't gonna waste my precious time of thinking of what do I do. All trees go blossom, time is flying, days of spring will never come like these. I love the rain, it sounds die. They die away down on the street.
about that empty field, just you and me and time to kill. First kiss I didn't know would come. You laughing at my stupid jokes, both of us wishing we were old right then, 'cause we knew it was love. And everybody says take it slow, but I think it's true when you know you know. Yeah, we could be dancing all night, waking up for the sunrise, late 'cause we're losing track of time. Yeah, we're in young love, 'cause when I'm with you it feels like falling in love for the first time. It'll always be true. Yeah, I know we're in young love. Oh, oh, yeah, I know we're in young love. Slow dancing in the parking lot, up talking until 5 o'clock. When we got class at 8 a.m. When I'm with you, it all makes sense. I finally get what they all meant by falling in love with your best friend. Yeah, I know they probably think I'm crazy, but I don't care. None of it can faze me. Yeah, we could be dancing all night, waking up for the sunrise, late 'cause we're losing track of time. Yeah, we're in young love, 'cause when I'm with you it feels like falling in love for the first time. It'll always be true. Yeah, I know we're in young love. Oh, oh, yeah, I know we're in young love. 'Cause we might be young, doesn't mean that we're wrong. Yeah, I think I finally found the one. Can't see it all, but somehow I know that we'll keep on falling in young love. Yeah, we'll keep on dancing all night, waking up for the sunrise. It'll always be you and I. Yeah, we could be dancing all night, waking up for the sunrise, late 'cause we're losing track of time. Who cares? It's young love, 'cause when I'm with you it feels like falling in love for the last time. It'll always be you, 'cause I know this is real love. Oh, oh, it'll always be you. Yeah, I know we're in young love. Yeah. Oh, oh, it'll always be you. Yeah, I know we're in young love.
Here comes the moon, held by my love, to shine on you with a light that comes from above. It's not the sun, not burning bright, but it's enough to not be hit by the night. How does a tiny brilliance extend such a hopes to the world? The answer is found in
wonderful girl. 그대 눈을 바라볼 때 내가 모르는 걸 이제 믿을 수가 있어. Yeah. You're so wonderful girl. 작은 손짓 하나야 그대 원하는 걸 모두 주고 싶어. My superwoman, yeah. Girl, I'm under your spell. 너의 마법에 빠져들었나 해.
우리 집 여기 안 오고 다른 데 이사 가는 집 가는 거야. 알겠지? 내일은 다른 집 가는 거야. 잠깐.
It's sunny as I fall out from the sky, and I wonder
거긴 아직 정리 못했어서 아야. 나중에 여기도 또 정리하자.
just a moment ago.
정리 아직 너무 힘들어. 더 많이 해야 돼.
Perfectly go.
이사 온 첫날
Birthday view.
파리.
호텔보다 바이잖아.
이사 오니까 어때요?
좋아요.
뭐가 제일 좋아요?
이사오기 제일 좋아요.
어떤 게 제일 좋아요?
All we want and these
거기에는 주방기도 있어요.
그 전에는 거실도 없고 주방도 없었어요?
I get
있었어요.
있었어요.
네.
서유리는 이사 오니까 어때요?
to do what
너무 좋아. 말할 수가 없어.
네. 여기서 새로운 보금자리에서도 잘 지냅시다.
네.
what do I do?
이사 오니까 뭐가 제일 좋아요? 얘가
초코의 멍어리가 너무 시원해요. 근데 실제로 이게 많이 맞다가 머리가 떨어졌어. 이 달가냥 아빠를 있고 아빠를 있고 언니를 있고 이 달가냥 언니를 있고 엄마를 있고 아빠도 있고 엄마도 있고
from the sky.
소리 쫓아간다.
I know she wouldn't believe my wildest of dreams. Sit across from me in the rolled up sleeves and dimpled cheeks as she laughs. I ask when she'll be back. She leaves tomorrow at 10 and won't be back again for some time. I see the cross around her neck. I've been praying for a girl like that. She don't know how to think of her when she's getting up to leave over. When I had the chance, I should have told her. I thought I would get older, but I had a feeling that our first goodbye would be my pastime. I think about her just a pastime. She was getting